going on, guys? My name is Jonathan, you guys know me, and if you remember my previous video, I was talking about the Nexus 6 and how it was such an amazing phone that I wanted to purchase it for myself, upgrading from my Galaxy S3. Now, when I called Sprint the day the phone was released, that was last Friday in the morning, I woke up early, I was dancing like, I'm gonna get my phone, you know, we're celebrating. And then the party stopped because I had to talk to customer service about 10 times in the morning trying to get someone to acknowledge that I actually purchased the phone, the Nexus 5 last year, I returned it, and I was eligible for an upgrade. And by the way, if you never called anyone at Sprint, basically the phone calls go something like this. Hi, thanks for calling Sprint. Can I have your name, please? Sure. My name is Jonathan. Bob? No. Jonathan. Bob? No. Jonathan. Bob? Jonathan. Bob? Jonathan. Bob? Jonathan. Bob? Jonathan. Bob? Jonathan. My name is Jonathan. After all these phone calls, I say, you know what? I'm gonna go to the train and I'm going in the city to buy my phone. So finally I get off the train and I go to the Sprint store. And the first customer service person I see, I ask them, do you have the Nexus 6? And the guy was like, no, we don't have the phone. So apparently a lot of Sprint stores didn't have the phone. As I'm waiting, a customer service person comes walking over to me, and this was a Shrek looking dude. That's right, the green guy. This guy looked like Shrek. And he starts talking to me and he's calm, and I was a little bit hyped up, but I was still being polite. And I said, hey, I called your customer service people like 10 times. They weren't understanding what I was trying to explain, or they didn't fix my upgrade. Can you please help me? And he's like, sure. He's like, there shouldn't be a problem, because he looked up my account. I was like, dude, I called 10 times. Can you please call the customer service people and just confirm what you're reading on your machine? And this guy's like, no, I cannot do that. I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, I just explained to you, I called so many times, and they're obviously reading something different than you. And he's like, everything should be fine. And I was like, are you not understanding me? Now, I didn't yell, but I was trying to talk to the guy, and he's like, there should be no problem. 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 I was like, what is wrong with you people? Am I in a freaking Twilight Zone? I actually did say that. The manager comes out. This guy, the Shrek looking dude, goes, can you please go to the westmost counter? I go to the counter and I start talking to the manager and I say, can you please call the customer service people? And he's like, sure, no problem. And he called the customer service people, they worked it out, and they fixed it. Now, by the time after all of this stuff was figured out, we're talking about maybe 4 or 5 hours. Sprint, you guys are crazy. But anyways, I go back home, I call Sprint. You have to order the phone over the phone, 2 to 5 days, and they'll ship it to your home. So I'm still waiting for my Nexus 6. And by the way, I did call Sprint back to let them know about all this stuff that happened, and they actually ended up paying my bill for the month. So shout out to Sprint for actually doing that. But all the other stuff was complete joke. So anyways, that is my Sprint story. I know a lot of you guys were posting comments and asking me to review the Nexus 6, and as I'm reading these comments, everyone's like, hey, I got my phone, I got my phone, hey, when are you gonna review the phone? I wanna see your review. I don't have the phone right now, but I will have the phone probably by next week, and I will review it. So you guys can tell me what you think about this story. If you found it funny and entertaining, of course, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and I will see you guys later. Cheers.